You cannot tell me in a one-on-one game now that LeBron James want to dominate Mike.
Do you have a problem with what I said?
You got to be in the 6'5" club to be even mentioned in the conversation of the greatest of all time.
Michael Jordan would either win or die on the court in that game.
Jordan was the best.
You cannot tell me in a one-on-one game now that LeBron James want to dominate Mike.
Did you just say into a microphone that LeBron James would beat Michael Jordan
In a
one-on-one?
one-on-one match.
One-on-one?
LeBron James is 6'9", 260. He moves like a guard.
Michael Jordan was all defensive first team 9 times.
Okay.
LeBron James was 5 times.
Okay.
Michael Jordan led the league.
That's longevity of career.
I'm going to answer your question.
Okay.
Michael Jordan led the league in scoring 10 times.
Okay.
10.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James led the league in scoring once.
Okay.
So I'm talking about a guy who's been the best offensive player and the best defensive player.
Question for you. Has Michael Jordan ever played against a guy like LeBron James? Ever in his career?
Has anybody played against somebody like LeBron James?
That's what I'm saying.
But he was dominating the league when they had a Celtics dynasty, when they had a Lakers dynasty, when the bad boy Pistons were there. Who's the best opponent LeBron James has gone against?
These Warriors.
Before that.
Spurs? I mean, Tim Duncan.
Exactly. Exactly. And how did that end up?
I'm talking about individually one-on-one. And I hear what you're saying.
You're talking about a freak of force of nature
yes,
versus.
I'm talking about who he is athletically.
Hello and welcome to another Sports Spin where we take a sports story and we spin it. I'm Sun-EB7 and thank you for joining. So, you saw the video up front. Here we go again. The Jordan debate continues, or the GOAT debate continues, I should say. It's the Jordan debate. Although I was sick of it when it was first out. All the different, everything was one-sided, and you had people that was connected directly to LeBron James that was pumping his name in there. And, he went on, and it was like, this is a useless conversation in some regards. Some regards, you can say something different. So I think the person who owns this website just want to kick some dust up again. And so he put this out there. I actually didn't see, or I don't remember seeing the interview or the debate between, what's his name from the Fab Five and Jay Williams. I didn't see that, or at least I don't remember seeing it. Cause I could tell you right now, he was barking up the wrong tree, messing with him. Jalen, I forget Jalen's last name. Yeah, this is not just a basketball player, but he's well versed in the game, the history of the game. It's just a lot of things that he knows really well. And that's not to say that Jay doesn't, but you're not proving yourself. You ain't doing yourself any favors when you come with this one, the way he came with it. And with all due respect to Jay Williams, his argument was fundamentally flawed. I will always say this, I'm not a Jordan guy, but I'm not stupid. I ain't gonna sit here and say he ain't the greatest. He's the greatest single player point guard that's ever played the game. This hands down. This is the Ali of NBA. However, you might want to dangle some carrots back and forth and talk about, what he doesn't do well and what he does. Mainly due to the fact, because when you compare the two, okay, here's the thing. I was all for the GOAT debate when I came out with something a couple years ago, and I was saying they're GOATs of their time. Leave Jordan where he was. Leave LeBron and Curry where they are. Leave the Kareem and Wilt Chamberlain where they are, and we got all GOATs. GOATs mean greatest of all time, but I don't think you can do that when you got a sliding scale. When you got different times, different eras, different qualifications, different rules in the game, different types of players. When you could take all those variables, I don't think you can have an honest GOAT debate. But if you're going to have one, then you're right here at the real GOAT debate. And the real GOAT of the NBA is nothing other than Jordan. It's good television, though. It's going to always be good television. That's the thing I had to accept, is that even though it is a useless conversation in some regard, it's always going to be good television. It's always going to be good to debate it. The one person that you never debated if he was the best is Ali. Nobody ever debated that. It was hands down. And I think it's that way with the Jordan effect too, but you're always going to find people in other camps. Jay Williams is from the LeBron era and thinks that, hey, you're never going to, he's got good arguments, but they fundamentally, they don't work. And here's how I say it. Two things. One is give Jordan LeBron's advantages, 6'8", movement and all that. And what Jordan already has, give what LeBron has. What do you think he would have done to the league? Same thing, give LeBron Jordans. Okay, either way, it would have been the same, right? But what gives them both the advantage? The part that Jordan has. The 6'8", he didn't need it. Here's the second thing. Because this is the one that Jordan has a obsession with winning. When you heard him up there when he said Jordan would win or die, LeBron has never had that. That's called a killer instinct. He does not understand losing. The only reason why the people that played with Jordan like him is because he backed it up. Otherwise, they'd hate him. He was a jackass in a lot of regards. I didn't talk to him personally. I'm just telling you, when he made the movie, you could see he cared nothing about what they thought. Pippen was off. He was off his rocker. Everybody was pissed at that movie. Did Jordan care? Nope. That's who he is. That's what he was like about winning. If you don't hit the shot, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, he's going to ride you or he's going to get you out of there. He's got to win. And he ain't going to cheat to do it for the most part. He's going to find many, many ways to beat you. He went to 6 championships. He won all 6. LeBron went to 10 and won 4. I don't understand anybody who would get in that debate and think they got some leverage by saying LeBron would beat Jordan in one-on-one. That's the worst argument out of all the GOAT debates. That's the worst argument I've heard. Is that LeBron, because he's 6'8", he would beat Jordan one-on-one. It would not happen, it could not happen, and it can't happen. It's just not, LeBron doesn't have that. LeBron is a phenom. He's going to be one of the greatest players ever, but he'll never beat that. He'll never be that. He can't. The closest you came to a Jordan was Kobe. That was the closest you was going to get to a Jordan. And one would argue Kobe beat Jordan in some categories. Now, you can say what you want about this chart, but there's a lot of truth in this chart. Now, I'm going to show this chart again, just because y'all didn't say it the first time. But there's a lot of truth in this chart. And I'm circling 2 players so you can see the little dig I did. See, I'm not against LeBron. I don't have a problem with it. I think he's a phenom. I think he's special. I think he's just as important to the game as Magic, Bird, Isaiah. You know, he's that. But he ain't Jordan. And he ain't better than Jordan. That you can throw that out the window. I can tell you some things I dislike that Jordan did. But I ain't about to sit here and tell you he ain't the best ever played. Nobody wants it as bad as he does. His obsession was almost a sickness. And you know what? He just repeated in the NASCAR. He don't even, you know what I'm saying? He's done with basketball. He's had his career. Now he's over there setting records over there. LeBron don't have that. LeBron got business. He's got business acumen. He can do some things, but he's kind of political. And Jordan, forget about it. So yeah, I just thought I'd have fun with this. I'm going to show this chart right quick and then I'm going to move on. I got another topic that I'm going to cover, but I'll show this chart and then we'll go into the next thing.
We are getting more details on the vandalism that shut down work at the new Bills Stadium for days. Good evening, I'm Mary Alice Demler.
And hello again, I'm Scott Levin. Construction managers want answers, and they are now offering a six-figure reward to find out who is responsible for it. Joining us now is Alyssa Clausell. She's been following this story. She joins us now in the studio with the latest. Alyssa?
Hey there, Scott, Mary Alice. This wasn't just a little bit of spray paint on a wall. Local officials say the damage totals around $150,000. Some of the worst is said to be in the suites, where blue oil-based spray paint was used on unfinished marble. The vandalism is believed to have happened sometime between last Friday night and the following Monday morning. 300 people who were on site at that time will now have to be questioned as a part of the investigation. And it's an ordeal that has taken away days of work on this multi-billion-dollar project that's supposed to be completed by the summer. Erie County Public Works Commissioner Bill Geary says all signs point to this being an inside job. And for many union workers, well, that's frustrating to say the least.
Interviews are taking place with each and every one of those individuals that worked over the weekend. We're hopeful that a resolution will come about and we'll be able to put this behind.
So I just played another video. This is the Bills Stadium getting vandalized while it's being built. You gotta really dislike somebody to vandalize the shit while they being built. Dang. So the Bills lost 2 times within a week. First they lost the game, and then the building got vandalized. That's just terrible. I mean, what kind of person would do that? And do you think it was because the Bills lost the playoffs, or do you think it was because they're pissed that the coach got fired, or do you think it was a disgruntled employee? I think, never mind what I think, but it doesn't matter because you're going to see them in a few weeks. With all this technology out here and all them cameras in that building that's probably up now, it don't even matter. They got all them Ring cameras on the house. They know who's going and coming. So they already checked that. That's why they're interviewing the people that worked, because you're the only ones came in the building. We can tell because they already checked the Ring cameras. I can tell you that right now. So the people that's in there, one of y'all, if not a couple of y'all, did it. Now you ain't going to be able to, because now they're going to sit everybody down and they're going to find out who was on that floor at what time. And it's going to come down to that. So in a few weeks, he's going to be out admitting he did it and why he did it. And then he's going to get all that he going to get coming to him. Like I said, the timing is telling everything. Shit, you ain't got to look far with the timing of it. You know, people do things, man. I don't think they think ahead. I don't think they think, hey, what's the best time to do this where I won't be, a suspect? Nope, they just do it. Just emotions just come out and they just do something dumb. And now, I believe they're going to catch him. I have no doubt in my mind they're going to catch him. And when they do, they're going to, he's going to wish he never did that because $150,000 worth of damage? Woo. That's a lot. Oh well. And he might as well file bankruptcy before they even start. Cause they about to get some of that back. Unless he don't have a job, Maybe it's a disgruntled employee that got fired and said, I'm just gonna get mine back. Nah, he wouldn't have got inside. So it couldn't have been, I don't think he was that disgruntled. If he was disgruntled about something they was doing. I don't know, maybe they cheated him on his check. I don't know. But I just thought I'd put this out here because I seen this story a couple of weeks ago. And I thought, what? Who vandalizes a building being built? How petty do you have to be to do that? Because the building going to get built and your taxpayers going to pay for it. If you pay taxes, you paying for that damn building. So what did you do? Vent your frustrations? It's going to come out your pocket. It's going to come out your butt. You'll see. They're going to catch you. I just don't understand some of the things people do. But in that part of the country, in New York, upstate New York, I am not surprised. Not at all. All I can say is I can't wait. I want to see what the guy looked like that did this. You didn't see the video. You had to click the link in the description. And one of the guys said, if I'd have saw that, I would have took a 2x4 and took it right over his head. New York. It was an older guy too. I would have took a 2x4 right to his head. I thought he was going to say he was going to tell on him. I'd have took a 2x4. These people, I tell you what. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care.